From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the News 8 Daily 8 Podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update.
Hello, I'm Jeremy Jenkins, and this is your News 8 Daily 8 Podcast for Tuesday, August 20th.
This season, Instacart has your back to school. As in, they've got your back to school lunch favorites, like snack packs and fresh fruit. And they've got your back to school supplies, like backpacks, binders, and pencils. And they've got your back when your kid casually tells you they have a huge school project due tomorrow. Let's face it, we were all that kid. So first call your parents to say I'm sorry, and then download the Instacart app to get delivery in as fast as 30 minutes all school year long. Get a $0 delivery fee for your first 3 orders while supplies last. Minimum $10 per order. Additional terms apply.
Achieving a gorgeous grin from home isn't a total mystery with Bite Clear aligners. Just don't be surprised if all of your sleuthing friends start asking, "What's your secret?" Begin by ordering your at-home impression kit today for only $14.95. Bite Clear aligners are doctor-directed and delivered to your door. Treatment costs thousands less than braces. Plus, they offer flexible financing, accept eligible insurance, and you can pay with your HSA FSA. Get 80% off your impression kit when you use code WONDERY at Byte.com. That's BYTE.com. Start your confidence journey today with Byte.
We begin with breaking news from Indianapolis-based Lilly. A new study has revealed the company's popular weight loss drug also appears to cut a person's risk of developing type 2 diabetes. The 3-year study was on the active ingredient in the weight loss injection drug Zepbound and the diabetes drug Mounjaro. According to Lilly, the research also shows that adults who had prediabetes and obesity who used the drug twice a week lowered their risk of diabetes diagnoses by 94%. Lilly also says those who were part of the study saw a 23% decrease in body weight compared to 2% for those who took a placebo. Staying in Indianapolis, police say a person is in the hospital after a shooting on the north side. IMPD says it happened around 7 this morning at an apartment complex on Ascot Circle near I-465 and Ditch Road. Right now, police have not released the condition of the victim, but they did confirm one person has been detained. On the near north side, one man is dead after an early morning shooting. Police were called to a home in a neighborhood near North California and Udell Streets. That was just after 3:30 this morning. Inside, officers found a man dead with a gunshot wound. Police believe shots were fired at 2 homes in the area. IMPD says they do not know if the shots were fired inside or outside the homes, nor do they know what may have led to the gunfire. In national news, today marks day 2 of the Democratic Convention in Chicago. In just a few hours, former President and First Lady Barack and Michelle Obama will take the stage. This follows a surprise appearance last night from Vice President Kamala Harris. The VP and presidential hopeful took the stage to thank current President Joe Biden for the last 4 years. During his own speech, Biden threw his support behind Harris for president, touting their accomplishments in office before stressing the need to defeat former President Donald Trump in November.
Think of the message he sends around the world when he talks about America being a failing nation. He says we're losing. He's the loser. He's dead wrong.
Former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and First Lady Dr. Jill Biden were among the others speaking at the convention last night. Harris's scheduled acceptance speech of the presidential nomination is set for Thursday. Back in Indiana, the Richmond Police Department is looking for the person who made a false bomb threat, causing a number of Wayne County schools to go into lockdown. Officers say an anonymous phone call came in just before 8:30 Monday morning. Police say the caller told them he was holding his wife hostage and planning to go to a local school with a bomb. All schools in Northeastern School Corporation, along with the Richmond Community Schools, were secured while the threat was being investigated. When police determined there was no credible threat, classes were able to resume. Right now, authorities are encouraging anyone with information on the caller to contact Richmond Police Department. When it comes to the weather, Storm Track 8 says jackets will be handy today. We'll start off with fall-like feels before quickly warming up. Meteorologist Tara Hastings has your News 8 Daily 8 forecast.
We're going to be running about 10 degrees below normal, but we are going to see lots of sunshine here for the next couple of days as well. So very quiet conditions expected. Let's take you over here and show you what we have going on. Mostly sunny skies. Yesterday at this time, we were dealing with some really thick cloud cover. And now we've got sunny conditions. Gorgeous view downtown. 61 degrees right now in Indianapolis. And the humidity values are light northeasterly winds right now at about 9 miles per hour. Pretty much everyone almost near that 60-degree range here from South Bend, Kokomo, Muncie, 61 in Bloomington, and 64 degrees right now in Evansville. We've got very quiet conditions on the satellite picture, so no cloud cover to speak of across all of the state. So crystal clear blue skies and no rain expected for the day today as well. So temperatures today will climb near 70 degrees at 1 o'clock, and then we'll get into the lower 70s later this afternoon under a mostly sunny sky. Yesterday we had a little bit of a breeze out of the north and northeast. I think those winds will be a little bit lighter during the afternoon. Temperatures statewide into the lower 70s, getting awfully close to the middle 70s here in Indianapolis. This is actually about 10 degrees below normal for this time of the year. We're going to stay below normal here for the next couple of days, but tonight those temperatures are going to drop even farther from what they did early this morning. We'll let you know how low those temps will go in my 7-day forecast.
To get a peek at the full forecast, just head over to wishtv.com, or you can download the Wish TV Storm Track 8 app. And don't forget to check out our Storm Track 8 weather blogs. We wrap things up with a big celebration. The Benjamin Harrison Presidential Site is celebrating the Hoosier President's birthday with a free party. News 8's Hernan Gutierrez reports.
They're going to be giving free tours of the first floor, and there's also going to be some reenactors here kind of portraying what life would have been like for the president on his birthday. Here to tell us a little bit more about what's going on is Charlie. He's the CEO of the Presidential Site. Good morning. Let's start. First of all, I mentioned that you guys are going to have the reenactors. What else do you guys got going on for this celebration for President Harrison's birthday?
Well, as you noted, it's 191st birthday for President Benjamin Harrison, the only president elected from Indiana. And we actually have a big day of activities for a Tuesday. Mm-hmm. It's more fun when the birthday falls on the weekend, but we'll also have free cake today. So if you need some vitamin C, drop by and have free cake and tours. We'll actually start off the morning at 9 a.m. with a time capsule dedication out in the Charters of Freedom in the Sir Evans Barker Citizenship Plaza. So that'll start at 9 o'clock, so people are welcome to join in for that. 10 o'clock, we'll start with tours. We'll actually have a live reading of Old Whisker's Escapes, the book about Benjamin Harrison and his grandson, and then again, being able to tour through our grounds and the museum throughout the day.
So tell me a little bit about why it's so important to kind of honor a former president like this, especially in somewhere where that was his former home.
Well, first and foremost, I think it's important to remember that Benjamin Harrison is the only president elected from the state of Indiana. So he's America's Hoosier president. But when you think about it, there have been 45 presidents and 46 administrations across our country's history out of 500 million people who've called this country home. And so thinking about those 45 individuals and the stories they have to share, some legacies are good, some are not, more often not, there's somewhere in between. But it's important just to learn from those stories and understand how they have relevance to many of the conversations we're having today. And Benjamin Harrison himself has a really compelling legacy that has great resonance with conversations we're having today.
Charlie, thanks for getting up early to tell us all about the president's birthday. Now, the event is free, but they are asking you to RSVP, get a free ticket online. We'll have a link on where to find that up on our website, wishtv.com. The tours start at 10 and run through 3 this afternoon. Reporting in Indianapolis, I'm Hernan Gutierrez for Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.
This has been your News 8 Daily 8 podcast for Tuesday, August 20th. I'm Jeremy Jenkins for Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.
This is the News 8 Daily 8 podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go, connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.